Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing another very exciting crystal unboxing video. This is for my March 2025 shop update for Cosmic Geology. Let's get right into it. Obviously, it's been a little while since I've posted a video. I did not plan to take a 2-month break. I haven't posted in all of 2025 yet, which is kind of crazy. I know Oracle, okay, goodbye. Oracle has missed filming for sure because she is so excited that I'm in this room. It was actually one of my New Year's resolutions to be very consistent with YouTube and really prioritize it. But it's just really been one thing after another this year, and any day off I've had has just been so consumed by stuff because I work 5 days a week, so I only get 2 days off. And that's usually when I'll do my business stuff and script a video, film a video. But for the past couple weeks, it's just been constantly, there's always something to be dealt with on my days off. So I never really get to sit down and do a video. So I'm just so tired too. So here we have a Lab Freeform. It's like a purple, pink, orange vibe. I had these in my shop update, my last shop update. I had some purple, pink labs, and they did sell out pretty quickly, so I have a couple more this time, and they are a little bigger because last time they were so tiny. Jupi is so happy that I'm in here with her. This is her room. She's the only cat that's allowed in my filming room because I know I can trust her. So she just comes in here to get some peace and quiet from the other cats, and she just sits on the couch and is just an angel. Nephew. This package is interesting because I didn't see every single piece before it was sent. And usually, this is the supplier I always work with, my favorite. I've always had good experiences with her. But it felt like it was like, whoa. Meow. 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 It felt like my order was kind of rushed, which I'm not saying is a bad thing, but like usually we have a couple days of like chit chat, like, oh, can I see some of these? Like, and she'll show me pictures of everything that I want to see, and we'll discuss on and off for like a few days before I place my order. But this time it was like, she was making it real snappy. Like she was getting that order finalized real fast. And I don't know if that's because of the upcoming tariffs. I don't know if they're active yet or not, but more purple labs. This one is crazy. Oracle is eating bubble wrap. Yeah, but she just finished this order so quickly that I didn't even get a photo of everything ahead of time. And if it was any other supplier, I might be a little nervous, but I've just never had a bad experience with her, and she will always tell me if something I wanted is like, oh, we only have bad quality left, or like it's just not good, you don't want this. So I'm not worried, but it'll be fun to see some of the things that I didn't get a photo of. Here's another purple lab. It's so dark in here. I didn't even check the lighting or anything. Like I just really jumped right into this because it's been so long. I'm just out of the swing of things. But they were all really, I did get a video of these labs. I told her just pick a couple of the most purpley pretty ones and send me those. So I know that they look good. It's just hard to get the lighting. There they are. Also, disclaimer, I have a glass of wine with me today, so we're really back to the good old days, unboxing plus glass of wine. And that is really what I needed after these past couple weeks that have just been exhausting, which I want to, I guess, rant about. I don't know. I don't want to like, I feel like whenever you talk about something negative, it's like seen as complaining, but like, how about I just tell you a story and it just so happens to be something that sucked, but like I'm not complaining about it, you know? Like I don't want to come on here and complain, but I just want to tell you like the kind of annoyances that I've experienced in the past couple weeks, because it's been a doozy. So maybe once you hear about what I've been dealing with, you will understand and forgive me for not posting as much as I should have. This is such a big piece of bubble wrap. I love it for such like one item. This was a free item, and it is a moss agate like plate, ASMR style. I hate the sound of glass tapping ASMR, but yeah, this was a freebie. Really pretty. I kind of love it. Not sure if I want to keep it or not yet. We'll see. Maybe another giveaway. That would be fun. Also, if you notice that my face looks extra red, I started doing skincare because I've never really done anything to my skin and it's always been ugly. Like, you might not be able to tell on camera, but it's not great and it never has been. And I'm like, okay, I'm nearing my 30s. It's time to get it together. So I got a couple products. And I started a retinol, and it is peeling all of my face skin off, which is apparently normal. I just have to cut back on it a little bit while my face gets used to it. I think this is the last of the Purple Labs. I only got 5. This lighting is not great, but I can tell they're amazing, and I'm excited to see them in the sun. Like, I know I can trust this supplier to, like, pick me out the best. Yeah, so I started some new skincare products, and my face is a little sensitive. It's normal, but I just gotta be a little more, you know, lay off the skincare for a couple days and let my face recover. So it really burns, it really itches, and it hurts. And it is what it is. I'm excited. In this order was 2 boxes, which is interesting because my last order was only 1 box, and I definitely don't have as much in this order as I did in the last order, but I have a couple of like larger pieces, so they just might be super well wrapped. This I know what this is, and I'm very excited. This is a really nice rose quartz sphere. It's even prettier in person. This is actually crazy. Even in this dark, dull lighting, I can tell it has a star. Like, it's just really gemmy. It's gonna have rainbows. It is so beautiful. I can tell already. This was a really good price, so I'm super excited to give it to you guys for a good price. I see the shimmer. I see the star. So beautiful. Very exciting. Maybe I'll order more next time because I'm like, I kind of want to keep it. But I won't. I won't keep any of this stuff. This is all for you guys only. You're welcome. And this might be a single crystal in here in this big box, but it's not as big as it seems. I think it's just really well wrapped, which is why it's 2 boxes, but we'll see. Or maybe the one single crystal is just bigger than I thought. I watch so much ASMR that like everything I do is like, oh my God, that's ASMR. It's like every tap is like, should I be an ASMR artist? ASMR artist? I used to think ASMR was so weird, and now I love it so much. I go to sleep every night to ASMR. I feel like this might just be bigger than I thought it was. And if it is bigger than I thought it was, then that's really crazy because I got this for the biggest steal ever. This might be like the steal of a lifetime. Not to mention how much free bubble wrap I get from this, because I just haven't made it to the store to get more bubble wrap yet. The amount of bubble wrap is crazy. But it's not as hard to open as I thought it was. You just kind of have to take the edge pieces off. Oh my God. It is so much bigger than I thought it was. The price I got for this is actually insane. It is so heavy. Wow. I wonder why it was so cheap. Like, it has like a couple little imperfections, but like, this is still like a beautiful piece. It is light in color, but I mean, I think this is a beautiful piece. Yeah, so this was such a good price, so that's exciting. I want to get more bigger towers like this in the shop. Obviously, I'm a tower fan. If you've been around for a while, you know towers are my favorite. And usually I get the little kind of small towers, but I do like getting like bigger, more one-of-a-kind towers. So I guess that makes sense why I had 2 boxes, because that took up so much. And I'm so happy that it arrived safely because this is pretty significant. Like, this is a big tower. The last time I've had a piece like this big was that Caribbean calcite tower I had. I don't know if you recall. It was like 13 pounds. It was a big boy. And thank God that one arrived intact also. I've had pretty good luck with things being shipped safely, even overseas. I don't think I've had any like tragic losses from shipping. Okay, let's see. What are you? Oh, this is Labradorite palm stones, but they look small. Oh no, they're not all small. Oh, they vary very greatly. They are Okay, they're shining like crazy. Can you see how flashy these are? I don't know if you can see, but they are flashing at me for sure. So these are regular colored labs, like the blue, green, gold kind of flash. Wow, I love the shape of this one. I like how round it is. I can tell already that they're all super nice and flashy. These are just a good old regular lab palm stone for a great price. Like, they're all super shiny. I will say I don't love the fact that they vary in size so much. I like when I get a palm stone or something and they're all kind of the same size so that I could do like a intuitive pick. Because when they vary like this, then I have to list them all individually, and that kind of sucks, but we'll see. Sometimes I do them based on like size. Like it'll be small, medium, large instead of picking the individual piece. Because even as a buyer, I don't want to sort through 3 pages of lab palm stones that all kind of look the same. It would be nice to be like, intuitive pick, just pick one for me. These are nice. Some of them have a bit of like a rainbow purpley flash to them also, so they're not just all blue. But so far, none of them are even duds. But then there's like these are kind of like, I wouldn't say it's a palm stone, maybe for a baby. Here's another big box. I wonder if this is a couple other big towers. The rose quartz tower was the biggest, so there's not going to be anything else of that size. But there are a couple of kind of big towers. I gotta be careful cutting this because if you may notice, I hurt my finger. Before I started filming, I was trying to open that box and I had already started sipping the wine a little bit and I may have sliced my finger like pretty significantly with the scissors. Oh yes, this looks like large towers. I asked her about mookaite towers because I've been wanting, I've had my eye on a large mookaite tower for my personal collection, and they had some and they were gone, but she said she should have them in a few weeks. So hopefully she does let me know when she gets them in, because I would love to get some, like, I guess this sized, maybe a little smaller even, mookaite towers with like really cool patterns. I would love one of those. So hopefully I will have those in my shop because that would make me so excited. I just love mookaite so much, and I would love a big statement piece to really show off those cool patterns. Oh! Oh no, it wasn't big towers. It was all individual pieces. Okay, there should have been a warning on that. Okay, man. Okay, whatever. I appreciate the safe packaging, but I wasn't expecting like a million little wrapped pieces. So surprise, these are rutile quartz pieces. I got about 1 kilo of them, so there's going to be 1 million of them. Some of them are like irregular shapes like this. Some of them are towers. Whew. Okay. They are really cute. No. Some of them might be duds. We'll see. They better not be. Oh, wow. This one's big and nice. But does it have any rutile? Hard to tell in this lighting. I don't know. But even if it doesn't, this is a nice piece. But like, these were kind of pricey, so they should have rutile. This one is just packed full of it. It's like a less clear piece, but it has tons of rutile. And I did get a picture of these before she sent them, so I do know that like most of them are good. This one is crazy because there's like 1 billion pieces of little tiny, super fine rutile. This one really looks like hairs. I don't know if you can see it. This really looks like a handful of hairs. That one's cool. Oh, this one has some big rutiles. I would love to get some bigger towers with rutile. I had them in the shop years ago at this point. When I tried to reorder them from the supplier I got them from originally, They were duds. They didn't have rutile, they had like other inclusions. So they were kind of like garden quartz, but it would just have a little blob of inclusion, and it just wasn't the same as, you know, striking rutile. It was disappointing. Okay, these are fluorite towers, obviously. These are from a different supplier than the ones that were recently in my shop, and I didn't get to see a photo of these beforehand, so I'm hoping they are as good as the last ones. And so far so good, because these are very impressive. But they are cute and tiny. In this one, you can really see that, you know, square cubic texture in the fluorite. These are super cool. These might even be better than the last ones I had. And the last ones I had were such a hit. They sold out in my shop very quickly. More impressive rutile. A Queedy. She's gonna jump in that box. Please don't. Oh yeah. These are like, dare I say, too perfect. Yeah, exactly. They have the perfect blue and purple stripes. Ideal. And I think the size is really cute and fun too. I like the little size, because that means they'll be even more affordable. And I don't know about you guys, but I've been on a budget, so affordable is good for me. I love the half polished. I don't know about you guys, but especially with fluorite, because you can see that internal structure. I just love a half polished tower. This one is crazy. Wow. These are really, really nice. And look at that texture inside. Hi, baby. Come here. You're so cute. She's so happy that I'm in her room with her. Hello. More fluorite. This one is beautiful. Might be my favorite yet, but I don't know if you can see. Ma'am, excuse me. Baby, I don't know if you can see, but there's like an internal fracture in it. It's not broken. It has not been broken, but there is an internal fracture going this way, so it could easily break. Hope it doesn't, but it's possible. Fluorite is known for that. Like, it has little fractures and it'll be brittle, so it might just snap even if you're careful with it. It's just kind of the way fluorite is. Here's a little chunky guy. This one's also so pretty. These colors are, they're like too perfect. They just are exactly what they should be. Ma'am! Again, beautiful, perfect, amazing stripes. No notes. It's just beautiful. Super cool, super funky. You can see all those cubes on the inside. These are definitely better than the last ones, because on the raw side, you can really see all that cubic structure, whereas you couldn't see it as well in the last batch. So that was all for the first box, and now we're going on to the second box. Hopefully I don't cut my finger trying to open this one. Okay, we're diving into the second box now, so let me tell you the story of my unfortunate experiences in the past month, which has led me to being just too busy and stressed to post any videos. So I guess it started at the end of 2024, December. It is February now. And I did this ritual. I don't know. I saw it on TikTok and I really liked it. It sounded really enjoyable, but it's like, I want to say Yule, but I could be wrong. So you write down, I think it was 12 or 13 things you want to manifest in the new year. And every day before, oh my God, not this one little crystal being wrapped so aggressively. If that's what I'm in for, we're going to be here all night. So basically you write down the things you want to manifest in the new year, your goals, your resolutions, whatever. You make a list of them and you write them down and you cut out the papers and you burn them one each day without looking at them. You pick them at random and then you burn them. And on the last day, you're left with one resolution. And you don't burn that one because that is the one that you are going to handle yourself. The other ones you burned, you gave them to the universe to handle. and those are taken care of. But you are left with one thing that you need to focus on for the new year. So one of my resolutions was that I want to buy a new car this year. I've never bought my own car. I've just gotten like hand-me-down cars, and I've loved them. Great. But I've also had a lot of car problems. So this year is finally the year that I was going to buy a new car. And I'm focused financially on other things other than saving for a car at this moment. So I was kind of planning on buying a car by the end of the year. I was in no rush to buy a car January, February. But that was my goal for the year. I was excited, whatever. I start saving a little bit, and I want to say beginning of January, I don't even know how long ago it was now. I drive my car home from work. Great. After work, I go out bowling with my friends, and I get in my car, and it's really cold out, so maybe this is part of the reason, but I start driving down the street. My car sounds crazy. It's making this sound that sounds like when you're driving and the wheels are turning and the brakes are like, you know, they're making that metal-y sound. It sounded like that. Basically, I didn't even feel safe driving down the street because it was so bad. So I turned around and I took my brother's car, which lives at my house right now while he's at college. So I have my car in a backup car. So whatever, no problem. I just take his car to go bowling, and I'm like, I should go get my car checked out. It's been so long, so the timeline might be a little messed up because it's just been so much. But anyway, I'm like, whatever, I'll take my car in. At least I have a backup car. No worries. So I think probably the next day, because it all happened so fast. The next day for work, I wake up and I go to take my brother's car to work, and it doesn't start. Look at these, they look like little candies. So basically, I have no car. My car is making a very suspicious sound. Golden Healer Towers. And his car literally does not start. It doesn't turn at all. Like, it's not making any sounds that sounds like it's starting to turn on. It just, the lights go on and there's no action. So I'm like, okay, great. I have no car. I literally can't get to work. Ooh! This is exciting. So these are Atlantisite towers. So it's serpentine with Sticktite. And I have had Atlantisite before, but not this kind where it's like the green with the purple dots. They were pretty pricey, and I only got a few to see how you guys like them, but I'm very excited about them because that's one of my favorite materials ever, ever, ever. So basically, my brother's car doesn't start, so it sits in the driveway for a few weeks, the past couple weeks. We called roadside assistance to jump it. It wouldn't jump, so they're like, it's the starter. Okay, so I took my aunt's car to work for a couple days. So I made it to work. No worries, I made it. I drove my car to get a brake inspection because I had a coupon for a free brake inspection. So I was like, that's probably the sound. So I'm going to see if the free brake inspection finds any issues. They did not find any issues, but they hoisted my car up on the things and they came back to talk to me and they were like, hey, your car is really rusty, but we didn't find any issues with the brakes. So I went back and looked at my car. I'll insert a picture. And it was really rusty, but I was like, that's not that bad. I've seen rustier cars. Like, I'm not worried about it. So I just went on with my life. Lots of Golden Healer towers. I got towers this time. Last order, I got spheres, and they sold out, like, instantly. Actually, hold on, I didn't go on with my life because enter a new problem. So I continued driving my car because it stopped making the sound. Like, the sound totally stopped. That no longer became an issue. So I was driving my car, but I was like, okay, this seems like a sign that my goal for the year that I need to worry about was to buy a new car. And now suddenly my car is breaking. So, you know, sometimes I believe that the universe does that, you know, where you're forced into changing something because you won't change it yourself. So the universe is like, you need to change this. We're going to force you to change this. Okay, I'm going to look into buying a car. And so I started looking into newer cars, newer Jeeps, because I have a Jeep. We have Amazonite Tower. This is a really nice color. And I'm not super ready to buy a car yet. Like I said, I was, you know, not prioritizing saving for a car. But I'm browsing, and suddenly it feels urgent that I need to get a car because my car is acting iffy and my brother's car is dead. So I'm like, it would be nice to get a car. Enter the enemy of the story, Hertz Rent to Buy. Hertz rental cars. I now have beef with Hertz rental cars. So I was looking at buying a used rental car from Hertz. I was going to get a Jeep Compass. So they have a program called Rent to Buy where you can like request that they bring in the car that you want. Like it's being used as a rental. And if you request them to bring in the car, they'll bring it in. And in a couple days, you can pick it up. You can rent it for 3 days and drive it around, see how you like it, and then you can choose to buy it. And because they're used rental cars, they're like cheaper in price. So it was a really good deal on this car where I was like, I didn't think I was ready to buy a car yet, but this is such a good price. And for a 2023 car, that would be a good deal. So I'm willing to look into this. So blah, blah, blah. I go pick up the rental car and I take it to get inspected. And turns out it has some concerning concerns. There are some problems with the car that show it has been not maintained and it's been really heavily worn. So I'm like, I don't want to pay, you know, tens, thousands of dollars for a vehicle that I'm going to be stuck with that may not be in good condition. So I return the car, I don't buy it. The thing is, you're supposed to pay $55 a day for the car if you don't buy it. But if you buy it, the fees are waived. So I return the rental car, blah, 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 no problems. I'm expecting to get charged about $150 for the rental and not buying the car. I drop it off, move on with my life. So at this point, Hertz has charged me on my credit card like the pending charge of, it was like $380. So it was the $200 thing, the $200 hold on your card plus the $180 that I owed. So whatever. I have a pending charge for $380. And then I have a pending charge for $180. Okay, fine. They dropped the thing. Whatever. So the next 2 weeks, I am getting charged almost every single day from Hertz Rental Car. Just random amounts in the middle of the night. $95, $94, $89, $142, $142, $142, $143. Random numbers in the middle of the night. I think I got up to 11 charges. That's what I'm at right now. 11 charges on my card. And these were pending charges. So I couldn't dispute them with my bank. So they were just sitting there, messing up my credit and just endless charges in the middle of the night. And I'm trying to call them and they're like, oh, we'll look into it. And then I email them. I never hear back. And it's just so exhausting. And I'm not getting charged for them. So my bank can't do anything. So they're just sitting there. And every morning I wake up. Your purchase from Hertz Rental Car for $94 has been approved. I don't know why Capital One thought that I was buying rental cars every day for 2 weeks straight at 1 a.m. It just wasn't happening. And there was nothing I could do. And then it really became a problem because I got an email saying your rental has been extended for a week. And at the same time, I got a text that said, your rental's overdue. I'm like, I returned it after 2 days. What are you talking about? So I finally called them and I just get basically like, oh, we'll look into it. And the charges continue. And honestly, the charges are still continuing. This isn't over and it's been like 2.5 weeks. But they finally charged me officially for something. The charge actually went through on my credit card for $220. And you know what those extra costs are? Guess what the extra costs are? Because remember I said it was about $180. So you know what the extra costs are? A late fee and a return change fee. So I have $70 worth of fees for late fees. Late fees. You've been charging me every day for 2 weeks. What do you mean late fees? I returned it on time at 10 a.m. on the dot as scheduled, and I'm getting charged a late fee. And I emailed them today like, hey, can you take these $70 worth of charges off because I wasn't late? And I have yet to hear back from them. So I have a $220 charge and a pending $229 charge from who knows what. So that is happening, which is ridiculous. But at the same time that this is all going down, I'm back to driving my car. My brother's car doesn't turn on. So all I have is my little old 2011 Jeep Patriot. That's all I got. He's hanging in there, you know. I know he's got issues, but we're hanging in there. Oh, okay, hold on. We'll get to it. So, I'm driving, and after work one day, I'm going to get a Shamrock Shake because I get a Shamrock Shake like once a year, every year. That's my once a year McDonald's. I don't eat anything there. And as I'm driving out of the drive-thru, you know, I even got free fries because it was a certain time on Friday, and they gave me a free medium fries. So I was having a great day. And then I'm pulling out of the McDonald's drive-thru, and I hit the curb. I didn't see there was a curb. So I'm like leaving the drive-thru. I'm still like in the drive-thru, and there's a big curb thing right there. And I veer to the right to try to turn right. I run right over the curb. My car immediately starts making a sound, like a clunking sound. Like I know I messed something up under there. Oh, baby. And I pull over to the gas station. I look to see if anything's wrong, hanging off my car, make sure my wheels are on. Hi, baby. So everything looks fine. My car's making a clunking sound. Hello? And I drive home and I'm just like, dang, that really sucks. So it's still making the sound and I'm like, I need to get that checked out on my next day off, obviously, because I don't want my wheels to fall off while I'm driving. So I schedule an appointment for Wednesday, which was 2 days ago now. 2 days ago. I bring my car in thinking like, gosh, I hope this isn't like suspension or axle or wheel bearings, or like I hope I didn't get anything like messed up, really expensive. So I get the full inspection. I'm waiting, eager to hear how much this is going to cost me. I get a text, your report's ready, and I check it. The car is so rusted that it is unfixable and unsafe to be driven. So they wouldn't even inspect it any further because they're just like, no good. It's done. You can't drive this. So that was not the news I was expecting. We have malachite mushrooms. Real malachite, by the way. Not fake malachite. They're very pretty. They're nice and heavy like a malachite should be. Anyway, so I'm processing the sudden death of my car. Okay. I don't know if you can see this, but I just... These are Lemurian quartz points. Whoa, there's so much happening right now. So these are clear quartz points, but they have like, I can't think of the word. They have the striations or whatever on them. So they're a specific type of Lemurian quartz points, and I think these are really fun. I like the variety of sizes on these. They're very nice. Again, I got these for such a good price. Okay, so basically my car's dead. Completely unsafe to drive. The clunking has only gotten worse. So they didn't even charge me for the inspection. They're just like, yeah, your car sucks. Then I have no car. So I have to get my brother's car towed in because it doesn't start. And then I get that one inspected and it needs about $9,700 worth of repairs. But that's if you fix everything. So just to get it running, I had to pay $1,000. But even then, it has a million other problems. Every day off that I've had for the past couple of weeks, it's like I'm either taking a car in to get repaired, I'm getting a car towed, I'm picking up a car. It's just, meh. So today I picked up my brother's car after paying $1,000 for it. And that's what I got right now. And I have no idea what I'm going to do. I think the universe is clearly saying, hey, your goal was to buy a new car, right? So we're going to break all your cars until you have to buy a new car. Could you give me a little time to save up for a down payment first? Because I wasn't really prepared quite yet. So I don't know. That's where I'm at. I've just, whatever. You know, getting a nice crystal order in the mail is really what I needed right now. Because I'm just glad it's running. I'm glad it's working. But it's like, clearly I need a long-term solution. So anyway, oh, also not to mention, in the middle of the chaos, I was super sick for a couple days. Luckily, those couple days landed on my day off. So I didn't even miss any work, which was fortunate. But my fever got up to over 102 degrees. And I felt like I was dying. That's what I've got going on. And hopefully, I wouldn't even say the year is off to a bad start. Like, it's been okay. Like, it's been a lot, but it's been good. Like, I'm good. But there are many exciting things to look forward to this year that I'm very excited about. I'm getting a niece this year, which is very exciting. In just a couple months, I will be an aunt. That is very exciting. I'm going to Georgia. That is exciting. My favorite band is putting out an album. That is exciting. And apparently I'm going to be getting a new car, which is exciting. I don't know what it's going to be yet. But I'm feeling good. So I just wanted to let you know that's what happened. And I'm still dealing with Hertz rental cars. And I really cannot emphasize enough that I don't recommend Hertz rental cars. I use budget rental cars anytime I've ever had to get a car. And I've never had an issue with budget. They're always good. They don't charge me every day for 2 weeks straight. By the way, I am unboxing these blue apatite hearts, and they are amazing. They looked amazing in the photo she showed me, but I didn't get to see like the exact batch that I was getting. So it's kind of a gamble if I'm gonna get pieces as nice as shown in the photos. And these are as nice as shown. Like, they are incredible. This one might be my favorite so far because it's really dark. But they have all that shimmer. The color is amazing. So yeah, if anyone has listened this far and you have any advice for like buying a car, let me know, because I've never had to buy a car. And I would love to get a Jeep again because I've only owned Jeeps. But I guess I can understand the argument that they're not super reliable. I don't know. I'm open to suggestions and tips. And another reason I wanted to get a used rental car, aside from the price, was because it's like a no haggle price. And I don't want to haggle with a car salesman. I don't know how to do that. I don't want to do that. It just seems so stupid. But I don't know. I might have to, you know, hone in on my haggling skills. I don't think I mentioned that I got this rainbow fluorite bracelet as a freebie. It's very cute. I would say I should get more of these for the shop because they're really pretty. But bracelets don't sell super fast in my shop. I like to have them there, and I will continue to have them there. But bracelets are not flying off the shelves. Never have been. Here, I'm excited about these. These are black tourmaline in quartz palm stones. These are really nice. Nice size, nice tourmaline content. Now this is a palm stone, you know. It's a good one. That's a good size. Nice and weighty. Good amount of tourmaline. These are nice. Oof. The fragiles. Oh no! Everything's crashing down. Guys, this is tragic news. Do you see what is in my glass of wine right now? It's a palm stone. Guys, there is a palm stone in my wine. Do I drink it? If I was a normal person, I would say, yeah, who cares? But I'm kind of like, I'm a little crunchy and I don't want like microplastics. And I just have a feeling those chemicals and microplastics are just like seeping in there. But it's also, this is my last glass of wine. What would you do? Let me know. Little baby, what would you do? I always tell you guys, never use crystal elixirs. This is one way around that if it's in a plastic bag. Don't try this at home. That's really unfortunate that that happened. Also, I was in the middle of ranting about my car issues when I unboxed these Septarian towers. Septarian and serpentine, my brain just will not be able to tell the difference. Serpentine, Septarian. These are really cool. I can't say that Septarian has been like a huge hit in my shop in the past, but something about when I saw that in tower form, I was like, that's really something. I don't think I got any spheres this time. And on my last order, I got a bunch of spheres. So I feel like I always lean towards towers, so I wanted to switch things up. And now, all I got was towers pretty much, and I'm kind of like, I feel like I'm missing spheres. As always, please let me know your recommendations for like what kind of shapes do you like. If I don't hear any recommendations, I'm gonna keep buying towers because that's what I like. And whenever I ask like, what do you guys want to see in the shop, I always get like really obscure answers in response of like things I've never heard of, which is interesting. And like, I'll keep my eye out. Oh God, what is this? I'll keep my eye out for them, but I wasn't expecting such an obscure answer. Okay, here we have more rutile points, like a bunch of them. So I'm just going to speed run these guys. So many of them. Actually, I'm not going to open them right now because there are just so many of them. But I know that those are all rutile. This one is really nice. Got big chunks. Rutiles. Whoa, this guy's so cool. The rutile is green. Now I'm tempted to open them all, but I won't. Because you won't be able to see them very well, then you're just going to watch me go, wow, that's so cool. And it's going to take up so much storage on my phone. Here's another fluorite. Again, just unbelievably like picture perfect. There is only one package left, and this has to be my big towers. I should probably hurry up and drink the wine before the microplastics have a chance to even seep in there, because it's just giving it more and more time. You know, they say everyone consumes up to like a credit card's worth of microplastics every week. You know what? I'll go easy on the microplastics next week to make up for it. Really, what even? I can only do my best. So how about that weather? The weather has been so weird here. It was like 70 yesterday. Today it's 55. It's supposed to go down. I think tomorrow the high was like 65 with a low of 20 something. The weather is all over the place this week, specifically for us in Virginia. I don't know how everyone else is faring. It's just every day it's like, is it snowing? Are we getting a blizzard? Or is it going to be 70 degrees? I don't know what to expect. But I was super excited to start living in Virginia because I hate the snow. And from what I've heard, usually it doesn't snow here. Maybe one snow a year, and it'll be like just flurries. And then everyone will freak out and cancel school. But this year, since I've been living here, it snowed like 4 times. I've even had days off of work because it's been a snow day. Look at this. Look at this pre-night tower. It has so much black tourmaline in it. Black tourmaline is the little black spots in pre-night. And also, if you see dark green in pre-night, that's epidote. Which I don't know if it has any in this piece. It has a lot of little natural cave features. I love this size tower, so expect more of this. Here we have a flower agate tower, another big chunky tower. This one is really cool because look at those bands. And I love how it's like a black gray color. Oh, it even has green in it. This is a really cool one. I like the square cut. Ooh, wow. Wow, look at this. Oh my God, this is a really nice piece. This is moss agate. This is even bigger than I thought it was, but it is so pretty. This is like a perfect moss agate tower. It's got the caves with the sparkle. This one's even see-through. Ooh! Little chunky rose quartz. I forgot about this guy. It's definitely pinker and more vibrant than I thought it would be. Hi, baby. Ooh. Hello. Can you tell she likes the attention? Oh, hi, baby. Ooh. Okay. And last but not least. Oh my goodness. Can I have a moment, please? Ah! Why are you biting me? You're gonna stand on me and bite me? Meow. Okay, anyway, as I was saying, last but not least, I have a big sodalite tower. This one's a little skinnier than the other ones. I love a dark colored sodalite. That's my favorite. I like a really light or a really dark one because I just think it's different and unique. Okay, so I think that's everything. I had an unbelievable amount of bubble wrap in this order that I won't need to buy bubble wrap for a long time. Oh, I didn't even mention, part of my free gift, other than the bracelet and this moss agate circle, I got a kunzite pendant and a blue lace agate ring. I didn't even mention that because I was yapping about something, but it's in here somewhere. I did receive it. It was very beautiful. Blue apatite hearts. Yes, they were amazing. Golden healer points. Labradorite palm stones. Fluorite. Hello, that's my skin. Ah, that hurts so bad. Fluorite tower. Amazonite points. Septarian points. Lemurian quartz. Rutiles. Yes, lots of rutiles. Black tourmaline palm stones. Rose quartz sphere. I forgot about that. Let's just take a moment to like love this and how beautiful it is for a second. Atlanticite towers. That was probably my favorite. Sodalite tower, rose quartz tower, moss agate tower, flower agate tower, prehnite tower, big rose quartz. Yes, he's here. Purple labs and malachite mushrooms. So yes, that is everything for this order. I'm very excited about the big towers. I hope you guys like them too. That's all. My leg is bleeding because Oracle was sliding around on it. I made a huge mess. I had a good time. We got a little bit of a rant off my chest. That was nice. Thank you for listening. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out my crystal shop, Cosmic Geology, where all of these pieces will be for sale. I'm not sure on the update date 100%. Let's see. Let's decide right now together. Today is February 28th. March 7th? Is that too soon? I don't want to rush it. How about March 14th? Is March 14th okay with you guys? I like to do it on a Friday. No, March 7th. I think I need to get it done. March 7th sounds good. March 7th it is. So all this will be available on my shop, cosmicgeology.com, on March 7th, Friday, March 7th, 2025. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more crystal and geology related content. I'm definitely getting back on the wagon now. Starting in March, we're getting back to business and I will be posting regularly as long as no more crises occur. Let me know down below what you'd like to see in my shop, what your favorite piece from this update was, and if you thought Oracle was really cute, and if you'd like to see her in another video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your night. Oh, good night. Toesies.